Just bear with us for 1 minute. I want to see something as well. Okay. That's very good.
Yeah, I got the notifications. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Alright, let's go. Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah, so first and foremost, we want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught us this truth, and to include all the bishops on down, and Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Rakatham, to the hopeful elect, as well as we hope that we are as well, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And overall, what we're going to do is, willing, this is going to be an edifying lesson with the spirit. And we're going to begin by reading, what is it, Psalms 73 and verse 1.
Right. This is Psalm 73 verse 1. It says, truly Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
Right.
But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Right. And that's what we're seeing. What are we seeing? We're seeing the prosperity of these devils, because as it is written, the fool have said in his heart that there is no God. That's what they truly believe. They believe that because there's no God, there's no balance. And that's why they was able to, do so much wickedness as they've done so. And now they want to rule the world with this AI, which, you can't even really trust that. I just uploaded the video off of that. And, there was a couple of articles that I went into showing that AI does go faulty. And Esau does know about that. That's why he's made films about that, like, for example, RoboCop. And there was a recent film which came out starring Jennifer Lopez. And it was something quite reminiscent to that film, So Esau knows that there's a possibility that AI can go faulty,
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at Terminator, right?
Yeah, Terminator.
That's a perfect example, because what happens, that you remember the whole Skynet scenario, and that we can say in the movie they say it becomes aware, right?
Yeah.
What does it do? It takes over.
Yeah, it takes over. Yeah. So I mean, like, that's what they think, but their rulership is only but for a moment, man, and that AI is only gonna go so far, just like their world is. Yeah, hit me with that, Baba Kushar.
Right. So verse 4 says, there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
Yeah.
Verse 5 says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah, their strength is firm, meaning they have the absolute power. They have all ownership of the planet Earth. That's why many people, such as ourselves, of course, we have to pay taxes. So where does the taxpayers' money go to? It goes to these same people. So they have the absolute power. They have the power. They have governments, under their rulership. And that's why you have so many various different banking systems of the central banks, by the hundreds, all around the planet Earth. And these banks are there to what? Keep everything under control among these other nations and stuff. Politicians, have you know. So their strength is firm. Oh, absolutely.
They're unseen, the real, the real wicked. I mean, the wicked is the entire nation, man.
Yeah.
The heads of the wicked. They're unseen. Yeah. They're unseen, man.
Yeah.
So they can get away. They basically and literally get away with murder.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the Epstein scenario.
Yeah.
Now they've buried that, man. They put the two main culprits in jail. The main one they took out. They claim this. We don't believe that he took his. And then they got the Ghislaine Maxwell. She's still rotting somewhere. And then what about? And then what? So if look, what I'm saying is, if they found some people guilty of this crime of trafficking and whatever, then obviously there's people that are involved in that as well. So you've allowed these two people to take the blame and scapegoat, but then the rest of them, you're now covering that up, man. And who's covering it up? Trump, man.
Yeah. And he has to, because he's a part of that
on that
same
list.
Yeah. So that's a good point. The strength is firm, meaning that also, they are the power. So if you are able to control the government, or you're a part of government, then governmental laws to you. It applies to the serfs.
Yeah.
So you know, you may have a, let's just say you were a part of the government construct, right? And you got 2 sons that still have somebody in school. Your sons don't get in trouble because they're not under the law as a regular servant.
Well, that's a perfect point. What's it called? It's called A Fortunate Son, right? And they play it a lot in the old Vietnam movies, right? And they play it like it's a pro-war song, but it's actually an anti-war song. And it's talking. He talks about. They sing about a band called Clearwater Creek. I can't remember the name, but some brothers out there. Yeah, no, Clearwater Credence. I think.
Okay, yeah.
I guarantee you, Apostle Gabar will know this one. But they talk about how they don't have to. These rich elites don't have to send their sons to war. You know, they don't have to. All the things that we have to do, normal people, cats have to do. They don't have to do that. You know what I mean? So the chorus goes, "Ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, and I ain't no fortunate son." So, because they're the fortunate ones, man.
Yeah.
It goes back to Genesis, right? They got the things, man.
Yeah.
So they're running things, man.
Beautiful. So brings peace out.
Yeah.
Alright. And that goes in what he's talking about. This is Isaiah 26:10. It says, "Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet he will not learn." Alright, so favor is shown to the the wicked, so-called white people, Edomites, but in particular they're because this system is theirs, man.
Yeah.
And like Apostle Bar says, they're not happy with just conquering Europe, Africa, the Middle East. They want the whole world.
Yeah.
The wicked elites want the whole world.
Yeah, but they got it already. But what they want is they want more power than they already have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they want to get it like this, so they have it. But it's like being a king, but no one knows you're the king, right?
Yeah.
So they want to be the kings, and people eventually their plan is that people know that they're the kings. You know, that's why they want to do the MOTB and have everyone, minister population and have everyone, running around after them, man, in chains or whatever. So then you gotta, at that point, if they were to establish that, you would know who's running things. You would know who the kings are by then. They're not gonna. Their plan is not to stay secret forever.
Yeah.
What's the point? Because they're prideful. Remember, they're the prideful, man.
Yeah.
And you know what too, but hear what I'm saying, Lou, right? And I agree with you brothers are saying, but what I'm saying is Esau already has everything.
Yeah, 100%.
But what y'all are saying is they want to be gods. Like, they want to be much like this is me.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, and that's what the MOTD is about. It's about having a godlike power. You know, listen, unless you bow down to our system, you can't buy, you can't sell.
So, yeah.
You know, the scriptures say that, man. You know, you're not gonna be able to buy, sell. A man will desire to go into a city and not be able to. But when that chip is enforced, there's a good AI thing on YouTube, a channel, and they made this thing about the mark of the beast, right? And it's hilarious. A woman tries to go into the supermarket and they stop it unless you've got the microchip. And they don't say microchip, they say the MOTB.
Right.
Okay? You can't come in. Unless a woman tries to go to a hospital and she goes, I've got a hospital appointment, and they said, do you have the microchip? I don't have it, you can't access hospital. That's how deep this is gonna get.
Think about that. That's even the early stages, because the scriptures say that you be beheaded. Like, you're gonna have to be forced.
Yeah.
Basically, that's the early stages, trying to compel people in. It's like, oh, you can't come in, so you're gonna either decide you're gonna take it because you want to eat and you want to do this, that, and the other, or you're still not gonna take it. And then that's when they're gonna start hunting down people that ain't taking it.
I'm the precept on what you just said, yeah.
I got a precept too, brother.
You got it.
No, but you got yours first.
Yeah?
You got
This is Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. Beautiful. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Just backing off what you're saying. Sedition among men. Because when you try and get in that A&E, there's two things that will drive people to do unimaginable things. Pain and hunger.
Yeah.
The pain and hunger cause people to do anything. So when you want to get that A&E appointment, you know,
and another thing too, fear.
You know, that A&E appointment. I broke my leg, and you ain't got the chip. They're gonna be smashing up the hospitals, man. You know, go on, bro.
That's lucky, bro. Because I'm gonna say that because you're really talking about resources, right?
Yeah.
Not just buying food and drink. It's about amenities that you need. And just because you haven't got the MOT doesn't mean you can still gonna get the healthcare and all
Right.
that. They're just gonna say they're gonna because that's gonna be your pass for everything.
Yeah.
With everything, you know. And even right now in the news, you've got oh my goodness, you've got I heard it on LBC on the way down here. Doctors or doctors are striking.
Yeah.
And in the last couple of years, was it over 1 million appointments were cancelled because of strikes?
Operations as well.
Operations have been postponed. So
Yeah.
people are stopped. Oh, why are they striking? Why are they striking? You know, so we're seeing the build up of it. So how much more when that MOTB infrastructure is fully implemented?
Mm.
Sedition. That's what rising up against your government systems.
Yeah.
Can't.
And it's it.
Because I want to say this too. Not everybody's gonna agree.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna agree with the one world system. But as you brothers are saying, a lot of people will. Because it's like when you think about it, what genuine purpose are the people gonna have to buck up against it? Most of the people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna have a few people that do have a genuine reason, and they're gonna be like, nah, I ain't for this.
Exactly. You know, before someone gets a precept, when you look at the C-19, right? How easy was it to coerce people into doing what they wanted them to
Right.
do? So how it more so with the MOTB?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because what they did with that situation, they used a tactic of fear.
Yeah.
They said, look, you know, there's a particular variant floating in the place and all that. It's killing a certain amount of people, right? And we've watched certain cartoons, films about that before. So it's like when you tell that story to the people repetitively, it's like, yo, I gotta go get the V, because I don't want to die out here.
And there's people still now
Yeah.
still fearing that, man. I see what some people this morning, man.
Yeah, they wearing the masks on all that.
So they're wrapped up in that whole ideology of, or that belief system of that danger out there.
Yeah.
You said you had because I talk with some more songs.
Can I just finish this?
Okay.
It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. And it says, a man shall desire to go into a city, and not be able. That's all these checkpoints, man. You know, so all right, if I can't, let's just take the medical thing. If I can't get help here, I'm going to go to another city
Yeah.
and get help. People are gonna think along those lines, but then they get to that, you know, the border of another city, and there's a checkpoint there.
Yeah.
Well, scan your chip, please. You know, and if you ain't got it, that's it. And by then, it's not going to be a arrest thing, because there'll be too many people to
Yeah,
arrest.
to arrest, yeah.
It's going to be zero tolerance,
Yeah.
and it's a hole in your head.
Yeah.
And that's precisely what they want.
Yeah. And you know too, you know that coin too? Population.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly where I was going with that.
Sorry.
Remember,
No, I'm just saying.
remember you had the
because they got their
yeah.
slacker. They've
No,
got
go on,
their
go
tricks
on.
to try and to get down this population.
Mm-hmm.
So any chance they get to start capping people in their heads and that, they're gonna take that.
Yeah.
But they took down the Georgia Guidestones. That was telling you straight, you know, the commandments of the Georgia Guidestones was basically maintain humanity under, was it 500 million?
Yeah.
And you know they had to take that down because not only because it was explosive, it was exposing them, but people vandalizing it because they knew what it was about.
Yeah.
You know, so and that's not us doing that because we know we don't move like that. We move spiritually, so it shows you that people outside the truth still
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
what's
we
going
got-
on.
Yeah.
Can't.
And I got a precept too. You need to read this. This is what is it? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and what is it? Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, and so that he is as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Read that to say this is the fact that, yeah, you know what it's really all about with these elites. They have a God complex. And they do want to show themselves as God. So if you ain't got that seed as of yet, then you're going to be a write-off. And that way, that's going to be you depending on the elite. You know?
Right.
Which is what they want. They want
Yeah.
all people to depend on that. Just like, for example, our lives depend on the Most High. That's the kind of power they really want. But again, Esau ain't going to go that far.
Hey, let me get to the next one because you got something, but it's just because it's going to link up to what you just said. So Psalm 73 and 6 it says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as garment. So that's the 2 points because you know that pride what you just going into and that violence, you know, that's what they want to use to really get rid of the people.
Yeah.
You know, because Esau ain't got a problem with violence, man.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. Well, it says in Ezekiel for thou has what? For thou has loved. What is it? Paraphrasing. Yes, so they don't mind doing that if it's for the greater cause. You know, for their agenda, why not? And plus, they're into sacrificing souls. They believe if the more souls they can sacrifice, then Satan will give them the treasuries. You know, but yeah, I want to continue on with we continue on with Psalm 73 because we're just going in the spirit right now. Yeah.
Hey, Shalaka, that one in Ezekiel, I'll just read that real quick. Yeah?
Okay, yeah, go on.
And I'll get back to Psalm 73. Ezekiel 35 and 6, it says, Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, if thou hast no blood.
Right. That's the
Even
point.
blood shall pursue thee.
Right. For thou hast not hated blood, so blood shall pursue thee. So again, they get a kick out of shedding blood. Blood is nothing to Esau. So when you think, so how is it going to be when they have to really get the ball rolling at the very end? They're going to come down hunting niggas down, man. They're going to come with it. If you disagree with what they're saying, they're going to come with it. Draconian measure style. You know, go on, brother. My bad.
Yeah. 23, I'll read it from 6 again. It says, Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier before. They have the whole world. They have every single thing. Any valuable resources that men desire for, they got that. They got the gemstones. They got everything. You know what I mean? There's nothing that they don't got. Well, you know, stuff that the Most High hasn't revealed yet, but they got everything. Go on, brother.
Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly, to an oppression.
Yeah.
They speak loftily.
They speak proudly.
Proudly, that's a beautiful scripture.
That's how they get down. When they see us as a people, they're like, man, these ain't nothing but slaves unto us. And you even got these white niggas too. You know, they look down on. You know, but you got these white niggas, they've been told a lie to believe, okay, well, because of they said that I'm white, then I'm in conjunction with these people. These Amalekites.
Yeah.
No, they're using you just like they're using us for different purposes.
Con.
And all are in this environment, they're just slaves. So they believe that basically our lives ain't worth nothing more than just so that we their economy. That's all there is to it.
Well, even the lowest Edomite thinks he's better than the highest Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, but he's under that illusion. That's what's going on, brother.
Continuing on, verse 8 it says they are corrupt. No, I read this. Like verse 9 it says they set their mouth against the heaven,
Sure do.
and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Right, and then wisdom and understanding goes around the planet Earth. And where it says their tongue, read that part again, Baba
It
Bashar.
says they set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh earth.
Right, they set their mouths against the heaven because you got this guy. I'm thinking about this fruitcake, Urari or something like that. He was saying that we can gather data, right? As much data as we can pretty much make the gods of people. There's a video out there. What I'll do is I'll put the link in the description box on his live, and brothers can watch it and stuff. That's what he was saying. He was saying a lot about how you're gonna have certain people that's gonna have access to the nation or data of people, and we can become, and the more data we can gather, the more we can become the gods of the planet Earth. So that's what they believe. They believe that they're gonna be on that position of power to where they're gonna be an unstoppable force.
Hey, but look, I mean, that's the whole thing about Esau. He's gathering information, has been gathering it for a long time, and that is their power. It is information, because that's why they do. Well, yeah, right. Because that's why they have the internet and they have the social media. That's gathering information.
Yeah.
Because they can use it against the people. Once they know how they can manipulate the minds, because they do all sorts of things through social media.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things that you see are tests.
Yeah.
You know, you see how we can manipulate, or how can we, you know, all the stupid trends that you have on the internet. These things are all, and then all the gathering of information, everything you do now, they're already.
Yeah.
So there's people out there trying to avoid getting into the system. They're already in the system.
They're already in the system. And the way they created Google, like, because they keep updating Google every so often.
Yeah.
Right? And what it's really to do is, it's not for the sake of your security. It's so that you can make sure that you don't create different accounts and all that stuff. You know, because you got people that create fake accounts like we used to back in the day.
I remember at time when you can go on Google and you can find so many different sources or different angles to a question. Now, when you ask one question, you get literally the same answer in everything you look at.
Yeah.
And that's part of them gathering that information. So they can then manipulate the thoughts of people. Everyone's going to go and ask the same question. And you know, sometimes you search something on Google, you know there's another answer to it, but that answer doesn't come up.
Doesn't come
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Continuing on, verse 10, Psalm 73 and 10, it says, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doth your house, and is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly, who prosper in the world, they increase in riches.
Right.
Verse 13, verily I've cleansed my heart.
How do you break it down? Because I want to do something real quick.
Right, so, let me see what
Go ahead, bro.
so yeah, man. It said, well, let me read it again. It says, and they say, how doth Yahweh know, and is there knowledge in the Most High? Because you know they move. You know, the Most High doesn't exist, man. You know, and the elites really do know.
They know it.
They're so private. It goes back to their pride because they think they can do these things in secret. You know, but what's the scripture say about the is it the eyes of the Lord? Or what 10,000 times brighter sun. So he sees everything. He's got his messengers out here watching everything, man. And that goes for all of us. You know what I mean? He's watching all of us, not just the wicked, man. So that's a reminder for to move circumspectly.
Just that scripture it says, the eyes of the Lord, the angels will watch through the walls, man.
See, there you go.
You know, you're in the house tucked away, thinking it's all okay. Nah, you know, the angels see through the walls, man.
That's why you gotta have the fear of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Where was that? So yeah, it said, verse 12, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches, man.
And you know it too, as the scripture says, time and chance happen unto all. This is their time to shine right now. So I mean, yeah, they're living good and all that stuff, but you don't really see the other half of it. You know? And the thing is, you know,
yeah. Quick, land back. That phrase, I think it's a Benjamin phrase. Every dog has its day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
That's a worldly phrase now.
Yeah, every dog has his day.
Yeah, this is their day. They're taking it in both.
Yeah. And even though they got it right now, they got to work their ass off with it. Because, I mean, when you know these devils, man, and you see how they operate and working hours, it's like, man, they on a rat race. The pressure's on. You can see the stress all over their face and everything. So, I mean, see, when we get our blessings, man, listen, we're not going to have to be on pressure.
No.
We're just going to be chilling in our blessings. That's the difference.
Yeah. Because they're sweating. You said, even though they're stressing about it, man. We're not gonna. They're gonna be building up our riches, man.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said that because what did it say? But we're talking about how it's for a moment for them, but for us it's gonna be for eternity.
Yeah. And that's the benefit that's the benefit of being an Israelite. It's the fact that okay, yeah, you're gonna be cursed temporarily, but we're gonna be blessed for eternity.
And that's they are worried about their power being taken from them.
Yeah.
We will never have to worry about that.
Yep. Yeah. Because guess what? We're gonna be a power. We're gonna be men that's gonna be gifted with spiritual power. So everyone's gonna be men mortal. So we ain't gonna be worrying about nothing. You know, just to add to what the brothers as well.
It says, do you want to bring something? I can take. There's more, but if you want to jump in.
Yeah. I just want to bring this out quickly. It's not a precept, but this is an article, and it's about Ted Turner. Now he owns networks like TBS, TNT, CNN, and this is what he said years ago. He said Ted Turner has expressed his concerns about overpopulation and its impact on the planet. All right. He states that the world has too many people and that population growth is a major problem facing the planet.
You know why it's a major problem? Because a high population is harder to control than manipulate.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what the issue
and that's the only reason. Because there's plenty of space on this planet for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Slovakia,
even down here, even down here in the UK, the minute you step out of London, all you see is a vast amount of land.
Yeah,
exactly. And ain't nobody on that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can read that again.
All right, this is on Google, right? It's about Ted Turner, who owns TNN. Ted Turner has expressed concerns about overpopulation and its impact on the planet.
Yeah, but you see how they always use the planet and that to justify why you want to bring down the population.
Yeah.
The question is how the population.
Exactly.
You're gonna stop. You can't stop. It's our inalienable right to their children.
And bring
So,
forth fruit.
exactly. So you can't tell people they can't do that. China tried that, and now they have to reverse that, right? So going forward now, the only way to bring down the population is to murk people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to kill him. This is what he's saying. He has stated that the world has too many people and that population growth is a major problem facing the planet. Turner believes that stabilizing the population about around 2 billion, because how many people on the planet right now?
Right. Roughly 8 in it.
7 to 8 billion,
Yeah.
roughly.
Something like that.
Yeah, he says a population around 2 billion is necessary to avoid further catastrophes. He has also linked population growth with issues like climate change and resource depletion.
I've got a precept
So
off
like,
the
let me
back of
just,
the
before you
Bible.
just bring that out,
Yeah.
like that, you know, they say it's 7.5 billion. They say, but do we really know though?
Yeah, we don't.
Do we
I was
really know?
thinking about that.
Yeah. No, we
You know
don't.
what I mean? So that could be a front in itself.
And who's destroying the earth? It's them.
It's them doing it, and then they blame it on the smaller. I say smaller, but they blame it on the so-called little man.
Yeah, the little man.
You got to watch your country now,
Yeah,
even though they're the ones dumping all the oil in the sea
exactly.
and putting all the smoke in the
Fracking.
air, yeah,
All that.
all of that stuff.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say you're gonna destroy him that will do what?
I got that on deck.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. We bring that out.
Yes, in Revelations
Yeah.
11 somewhere.
Yeah, I got a quick one.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
But you can read yours
Yeah.
first, though.
Just two quick ones, just off the back of what your car just read there.
Yeah.
This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Now, we'll just read the next one. This is Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. And the powers blessed them, and the powers said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living that moveth upon the earth. And the powers blessed them, and said unto them, be fruitful. Oh shit, it's the same verse in another translation.
yeah.
But yeah, that's the point.
Mm.
Okay, so number is really only the Most High knows in real time. You know what I mean? Because if a nigga dies, how's Esau gonna know straight away?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And who is he to tell
Yeah.
the world how many people should be on the earth anyway?
Anyway.
He's the one that's putting people in condensed environments, man.
Yeah.
In high-rise buildings, which is against the scriptures, against the laws.
Wait, each older.
And it's because he wants to take all the land for himself, man. All that vast land.
Yeah.
He's trying to do that right now.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
Slaki, a good example is in our homeland, what's going on in Gaza. They want that. Even though it's a little, I mean, Gaza's like from southeast London to East London.
It's called a strip, man.
It's called a strip. There's 2 million people packed in there. He's got the majority of it, but he wants the, what's it called? The West Bank. Alright, they've been building settlements there, and he wants to get rid of them people.
And he wants to build a Mar-a-Lago somewhere around that region.
No, exactly. They want to build a theme park called the City of David.
That's bullshit.
Well, listen,
Unbelievable.
I'll read back at verse 7 real quick. It says,
Yeah.
their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. That's never enough for these demons.
They're never satisfied. Well, actually, it says that in Habakkuk.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can.
I think he
You can get to that one.
he actually read it, but I think if you go up, it says he's a proud man.
Yeah.
Neither keepeth at home.
Hold on a second, I'll go back there.
Yeah.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2. And as the brother was saying, even though it's actually not in the law that you can't build on top, but
Yeah.
the point is what is in the law is land inheritance. So if you've got your land, you can do what you want. You can populate it as much as you want.
Yeah.
But then that links into what you're saying here. This is how 2 and
I think it's 3.
3.
Yeah.
No, that's the vision is yet for an appointed time.
4.
No,
Might be 5. Verse 5.
5. Right, yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Verse 5. The one. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desirous hell, and is deaf,
Cannot
cannot
be
be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
And that's reminiscent of the Tower of Babel, because Nimrod wanted to do the same thing.
Mm.
What he wanted to do is to gather all people together to make for themselves. And so if they build, mortar and brick, then that would then confirm, okay, we're one nation now.
Yeah.
But what did the Lord, the angels down there, and pretty much distorted that whole entire agenda?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Lord was never with them.
He was never with that. Yeah, because Baal. It means confusion.
Absolutely.
You know, that's cold, man. You all talk in Hebrew. Because the one unified language was Hebrew.
Yeah.
And then all different, you know?
Yeah.
That's the Lord is cold, man. Because the Lord weren't with that,
Yeah,
man.
he said, "No, man, you're not doing your will.
Yeah.
I'm doing
That's not how I want it."
Fuck that.
Yeah. And just to tie another scripture, also Deuteronomy, 32:8, how the Lord divided the nations,
Yeah.
and also divided the inheritance according
Yeah.
to the bounds of Israel, something like that.
Mm.
So yeah, the Lord was never with gathering all people.
Yeah. Quick precept to back the
Yeah.
whole population thing, right? This is why you gotta let the real master do his thing. Right? This is Psalm 68:20. He that is our power is the God of salvation, and unto the Most High, the Lord, belong the issues from death. So let's just say the Lord was like, well, you know what? There's too many people. He will know how to require.
Right.
He will know how many people. Not he will. He does know. Look at this week. You had like 4 or 5 celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
What was that black geezer? What's his name, man?
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, him. Yeah, him. He drowned. You had the Hulk died. And then some other famous trumpeter, he passed away the same day as Hulk. I think it was about 30 minutes in between. And this guy's gone. This guy's gone. Like yesterday, there was like 3 deaths in one.
And Hogan too.
Hulk Hogan. You know? So it's like, this is the perfect scripture for that.
I'm gonna say fuck that guy as well.
Yeah, fuck him,
I
man.
saw a post on
Yeah.
on and you got niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, R.I.P. So he hated you, niggas.
He hated you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He was a big racist guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his daughter was
Jake.
checking Jake. And then he was on he was filmed on the cover saying, "Listen, I'm a racist to a degree." And he said, if you're gonna, he said basically, if you're gonna go out with a nigga, make sure it's a rich nigga.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's what he said.
Listen, I remember because that's in my childhood, and yeah, we loved Hulk Hogan back in the day, man.
Yeah,
I
entertainer.
loved that guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't give a good goddamn. I'm going to his funeral.
You know what? This is what it says. He that is our power is the God of salvation, and unto the Most High, the Lord, belong the issues from death. So the Lord called, man. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna start taking out souls real quick. And really, people die every day, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, oh, just because they're famous, as if that's the
Hey.
only soul the Lord took out.
That's the thing, and it's like every
Come on,
time
man.
I'm at work and someone wants to talk about something, did you hear about this?
Right.
I'm like, who cares, man? Oh, I die every day, man.
Yeah, and you know too, when people die, right, people are born. So they're lives.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna say that. This
Everything's
very
balanced.
moment we're speaking about it, some kid in India just got born.
But there's another kid that's being born.
Yeah.
But it's
And it's Gaza's dying.
right. It's the reverence that they it's the reverence that they give to these celebrities because they're so shocked that they die, like they're immortal, they can't die.
Yeah.
That's why they call them stars, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, what was his name? His stage name was the Immortal Hulk Hogan. Well, how come he's dead then?
He ain't right now. Is it?
Yeah.
What me?
Can I bring this quick piece up?
Yeah, go on.
It's Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I,
Oh, yeah.
am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, he kills, he makes alive, he wills. So he killed your so-called immortal Hulk Hogan. Yeah, we grew up with him, but we ain't gonna shed tears over him and go to his funeral. Queen died, you had coconuts, man,
Listen, let me tell you something.
lining up to go and...
You had hood parties, man. You fucking Tottenham.
Yeah,
You
that's
fucking.
madness.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna
British
give it's a dishonorary. You got
Yeah.
honorary mention. This is a dishonorary mention to the West Coast, man.
Yeah.
They fucking coons, man.
Yeah.
You had Ghanaian aunties in the hood doing street parties. It's not street parties, street memorials.
Wow.
In black, crying for Queen Lizzie.
Don't
Queen
you remember
Lizzie
that Jake
dead.
woman that got on her knees and shuffled on
Yeah.
her knees
Oh,
towards King Charles?
Charles.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Sad,
Yeah. I personally know some coons, man.
Yeah.
I think a couple of months ago, to Battersea Power Station, you know, they called in their off. Oh, we're going down to Battersea Power Station to see the king. And they just stand there with their phone, you know, smiling. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's some man. When the queen died, the queen is lying in state
In States.
or something, viewing the body. You had celebrities, David Beckham, everyone in the queue,
Yeah.
just to go look at the coffin. What the
Yeah.
fuck is
What's
that?
the anthem though? God save the Queen.
Yeah,
No, he didn't save the Queen.
Yeah. And it was in Westminster Abbey, which our ancestors built.
yeah,
Why do you think Westminster Abbey is connected to the Parliament building?
yeah,
That Parliament building was built in the 11th century by Jake.
yeah.
It shows a lack of
Yeah.
knowledge, man. Because he mentioned that. I was thinking about
Yeah.
it today. I know someone. I'm not going to get into the details, but he was about, I don't sing that anthem. Really, that's fair enough. But
Dope.
talks about the flags and stuff. You don't understand. Those are our flags, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the unification flags from the reign of what?
King James.
King James. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot which king it is, but one of them is buried. Literally, they said the foundations of Westminster Abbey.
Yeah.
They have to keep doing constructural work to the ground
Yeah.
because you know, like after buildings,
Mm.
they reinforce it with new materials and up to the foundations of the ground is the same foundation from when it was built. So you can
Okay.
literally go in Westminster Abbey and like kick your foot and then you see dirt. You
Wow.
actually see dirt because it's the same foundation from the original structure. And a
Okay.
couple of feet under, I forgot who it was. A Jake
Yeah.
King, but he's buried right there.
Is it King Richard the Lionheart?
Yeah,
That's it.
he's
Yeah.
buried
yeah.
right there. Soon about 10 footsteps.
Yeah.
I remember the school trip. Years
Yeah.
ago, kids. Ah,
Yeah. And they all
You
think
know.
he's a cracker.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you learn. This is our history, man.
That's our history. Yeah. Man.
So you're British. That comes from what?
Bayash.
Baraj Ayah. The small hat's called Brit. It means covenant.
Yeah.
Ayash means man.
Man, yeah.
Man.
So to be, we're the real British.
Yes, we are, yeah.
We're the real covenant men.
And just as well as you mentioned earlier before that,
Yeah.
the flag represents what is it? The United Kingdom.
Yeah.
The United Kingdom of Jacob,
Jacob.
basically.
And Anglo-Saxons. Angelic sons of Isaac.
Yeah.
It's
Because
all us.
it's all us. Because that's what proves that the people here that was here before these devils came, they knew they were Israelites.
Right.
Well, when you read them books like Nature Knows No
Color
Color Line and what's the other one that we used to bring out? Babylon to Timbuktu, Negro Rulers of
Negro Question Part 4.
yeah,
The
Negro
Missing
Question,
Link.
Negro Rulers of
Yeah.
Scotland, England, Scotland, and Wales. A lot of the information is from so white scholars, man.
Yeah.
So you can't turn around and say that, it's blacks. You know how they like to say, you're writing it. No, man, it's people that just put that information out.
Yeah.
Because they're the only ones that have the access to move around like that and discover things anyway, man. At them times, man.
Yeah, they got the financial power
Yeah.
to do all that.
They were the
Jake,
explorers and them
Yeah.
scholars
Yeah.
back in the days, man.
yeah, Jake don't have that kind of power to do all of that. They have the financial power to do all of that. So they know the history.
You know the history.
But the thing with these Edomites, as well as they know the history, they have to pretend and act like, oh yeah, well you niggas didn't do anything. But they all
Yeah.
know. They all know the deal.
Yeah, even the English flag is called the St. George's flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll pick that on the camera, but this is a picture of the real St. George. So-called black man, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he was in the Roman Empire when they had Diocletian as a ruler, and he refused to kill Christians, man. That's why they tortured him to death.
You can find hundreds of pictures of black nobles, so-called black nobles, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Beautiful,
we're talking about
Beautiful.
old portraits, man.
Yeah.
So you can't fake that.
Not anymore.
So there's no way we were always just nothing and slave people.
Yeah.
And you're gonna catch us dressed in particular raiment and armor and stuff with crowns and Edomite servants.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Even what's his name? My second, well, not my second. Fuck London. My favorite city. Nottingham. You brothers know this. that's the land of Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right,
Robin Hood,
yes.
so Robin and Locksley.
Locksley, yeah.
Okay.
And what was he all about? It was about taking from the rich
Give it to
and
them.
Give
giving it to the poor.
Mm.
Edomites do that.
They don't do that.
Nah.
So you could be 92 pence overdrawn. They gonna send you that letter, man. You know,
Traits of an Edomite, man. He's not risking his
30 days,
existence
brother, 30 days.
and getting captured by sheriffs and that
Nah.
guards to take money.
Nah.
That's righteous behavior, man.
Yeah.
And they're not righteous, man.
And you know too, if you can, you can get a scripture on that because it actually goes into that. How Esau, he would be a hoarder. It reads that the thief came to steal, he did not leaving out like one grain.
Oh, if the yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we're gonna turn, and then we're gonna bring it back to the topic at hand because Esau, he's ruling for a moment in time. And
Carl,
he
that's-
believes that he's gonna probably use his power, and that's why he's about maintaining the population as well as you brothers were speaking about. So I want to
That's
just like,
Obadiah 1.
yeah,
Yeah, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. Alright, it says, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, alright, how art thou cut off? Would thou not have stolen till thou had enough?
yeah,
If the grape gatherers came unto thee, would they have not leave some grapes?
yeah. That's the mindset that they got. So you could be like you run yourself. You could be off just by a little bit. They want all. They want a little bit
Yeah.
off of that. Because their thing is they just trying to build on top of what they already have. They want more. They want more on top of their riches. So the little grain of rice that you may have, they want that one grain of rice that you got. You know, they don't have the spirit of being balanced,
Yeah.
given to people.
Yeah.
It's more about them building themselves.
Yeah.
Well, when they glean the grapes, he leaves some grapes for the
They give you some grapes to the
poor man.
poor.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I got the definition. This is the word insatiable, and it says of an appetite or desire impossible to satisfy.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
That's Habakkuk chapter 2. It's like
No, that's what I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
That describes Edomites to a T.
Yeah. And because you see, they want to take planet and then they want to go to the next
Yeah.
planet and do something on that planet as well. They talk about going to Mars and this shit, but they're never gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they're man.
Yeah.
So that, like you, insatiable. That's the highest level of greed.
Yeah.
'Cause you can be greedy and still know when you had your fill.
Right. Right.
But these demons, man, they don't know when to stop.
Nah. And the word insatiable means not to be satisfied. They're not satisfied at all. And that's just how they are. And that's why the Lord has to take them out of power, because if they don't, we'll all be dead. Because of this mentality we're dealing with that. You know? But I want to get back on is the fact that Esau, the reason why Esau has this mindset of bringing the population down and setting up this one world order system, because they believe that there's going to be maybe somebody somewhere along the lines that's going to take over their power, right? And when you see us, we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to have to worry about anything like that, because we're going to be that world without end, and we're going to rule forever. Yes, I want to just act right there.
Go back to Psalm 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get back to that one second. Psalms 73. And
I think it was in verse 5, maybe.
no, more further down than that. Yeah, verse 13. It says, verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. This is still Job. That's Psalms. So yeah, man. You know, are you? It's like are we staying righteous in vain? You know, what I mean, are we trying to be? You know, are we trying to? We do these things. Is it in vain? But no, it's not in vain. It says, for all the day long I have been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should be offended. No, it's like that. I should offend the generation of thy children.
It's that
Yeah, unless it's established, it's Psalm 73 still.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like Job, man.
Yeah. That's why I said that, man.
Yeah.
Flipped around. Yeah, verse 15. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should be offended against the generation of thy children.
Mm-hmm.
When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me.
Go on.
So basically talking about, because we're trying to stay, because it's going into what I was talking about, man.
Yeah.
We're trying to stay righteous, and we're watching these devils so-called prosper, but they're not really prospering. Man.
Yeah, and they're
So
not
you got-
happy either.
Yeah, so you got, and that's what they always. So you got to catch up when you're thinking like that.
Yeah.
Really, they're not really prospering. It's fake.
Oh,
No, no.
Wait, hold on, where you at? 73.
Psalm 73.
Because you know what came to mind? Verse 3. Verse 3.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Well, I
That's
think you
true.
read
Read verse 3 again.
that. So it's here, verse 3 it says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." Man.
Mm-hmm.
So getting back to
Yeah, that's a precept in the same chapter. For that.
in the same chapter. So verse 17 says, "Until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then understood their end."
Yeah, meaning
So
the truth.
Yeah, so the point is that, getting back to it, we're not. We see what they're doing, we see how they're moving and that, and sometimes you catch yourself being pissed off at them and the way they're moving and the way it seems as though they're enjoying life and enjoying their prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
But it says there, "Until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, and understood it." And the sanctuary is the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
The knowledge, man. So
Yeah.
now we know
Yeah.
that their end is not gonna be what they think it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I don't click
Oh,
the
they're
spirit.
inward thought.
Because the scripture says, right, they think that the house shall continue.
He's gonna
Oh,
be-
yeah, it's the spirit. Oh man, the spirit's
Hey, you know what song comes to my head when I think about these Edomites here? That making my way downtown.
Yeah. That's the epitome of a joyful song for them.
Oh,
That song is
They-
soulless, man.
Hey, that's some bullshit. That is,
Yeah.
man.
This is Psalms 49:11. It says, "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever,
right.
and their dwelling places to all generations."
Yeah, you believe in, but you see, the reality is that there's a portion of time these devils have.
Mm.
That's the reality, but they don't know it. They want to think and believe that they can go beyond. No, there's no beyond. There's a limitation.
Yeah. What's that scripture? Appointed.
Yeah,
They're
Job
bounds. They're
14:5.
bounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what it is. So this is where we come in, and that's why you got the prophets out here, as well as we are, as well as we believe we are, and I say that humbly,
Yeah.
right? And we're telling you, Esau, with the demons, because basically your time is about to be up.
Right.
And just like I was saying earlier before, the reason why they're worrying about the population and this and that and the third, because they're worrying about losing their power.
Right.
But guess what? It ain't the people that you have to be concerned with. It's a higher power that's going to invade this planet Earth that you're going to have to worry about. And he's going to take the power from you. He gave the power to you, and it's going to take him to take it back.
Since you said that he's a higher power, Zakwan, quickly, Yokal,
Go
this
on.
is Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Hey, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And that's what's going to happen right now. They're already being exposed. And that's the spirit of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. The truth is exposing this man. So after the exposed day is already said and done, what's going to happen? Yahweh Shai is going to come back.
Well, listen to the next one, right?
Get
See,
shit away from you.
So it says, "Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou casted them down into destruction."
Right.
So they're on the slope to destruction, man.
Yeah.
They think that they're prospering and it's going to get better and better. But ultimately,
Right.
the Lord has done this. It's a trick.
It's a trick, man.
A trick. That's the trick, man.
Yeah.
The deceived and the
And the
deceived.
deceiver on
Oh,
his.
yes.
Thank you.
Can I bring out one quick?
Yep.
Yeah, this is Job 5:12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And their enterprise is this bullshit new world order, which when they get to the pinnacle of it, that's when Yahushua is going to come back.
Right.
So they're not going to be like on top and rule. I mean, if you look at the building, I don't know if I can get that.
Yes, I know you're talking about. It looks like the Tower of Babel.
Looks
Yeah.
like unfinished Tower of Babel.
Is it? No, it's the EU. It's the EU.
Is it the EU
It's
one
the
or is
EU.
it the one in New York?
It's the,
Yeah.
Fact check it. Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, let me look it up. There's one of them, I can't remember.
The EU. I'm sure the EU. It looks
Yeah,
like
it
a
is.
tower.
It is. Yeah.
Right.
But
See
you can
there?
look it up anyway, just in
Yeah,
case.
UN, it's a UN headquarters.
They're not UN, it's the European Union.
Oh, a European Union, yeah?
And even Christians, so-called Christians, in that have peaked that, and so they see it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know. See, Esau thinks he's slick, but he's so proud about it. He puts too much out there.
Mm.
So in the end, it ends up exposing him.
Arrogance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
the reason why he's got that set up because that's what they're trying to.
Was
that's
it?
what they're trying to do
Which one
with
is it? The EU.
EU Parliament building in Strasbourg.
Right.
In Germany, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was Germany now, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Don't know if the camera can get it.
Yeah, and that's just the thing they're trying to do.
Okay.
They're trying to revive the spirit of
Yeah.
Tower of Babel.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's in Strasbourg. Strasbourg was Germany on
So
tour.
what do they do, man? Remember, they got the European Union. They got the
Yeah.
they got the euro
Oh,
currency.
Yeah.
So you could look at it like that, man.
Yeah, 'cause you could take that European currency and you can go. The guy that did I went to hospital and they did a massage. He was from Slovakia, and that's in the EU. So we were talking about that. And the whole Brexit thing was the worst thing that could happen, and this, that, and the other. But that one currency, you can take it to France, Slovakia, Italy, Spain, and you can use it. You know, so all them European Union states for America, man.
Right.
If you don't know what a vassal state is, like when Rome was, in its pomp and it conquered other territories, the center of it was Rome and Italy, but the other parts, all the states,
Yeah.
where they controlled it, but they gave them small. That's a vassal state, basically. You
So
know,
the vassal state is the smaller.
the smaller ones, yeah. So everything is just reincarnated. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, because this is Rome all over again.
Right.
Yeah, so,
back in Psalms, yeah.
Right.
Psalm 73 and 19, it says, "How are they brought into desolation? As in a moment, they are utterly consumed with terrors."
Right. Moment that utterly consumed with terrors, and that's what's going to be had for these Edomites in general. They're going to lose their empire in a very destructive manner, man. And this place is going on in a big way. But prior before that, they was living it up, and we saw that. While we was, in our squalor, in our suffering, we was looking at them like, man, like envious of these people. And sometimes it do get like that. Like we're human. Sometimes you look at these it's like, man, like here it is. We trying to do the best that we can do over here, and we're the right seed. And we got to look at these devils prospering over us. What the fuck? But guess what? As well as you read, when we came into the truth, that's when we realized, I don't care.
It's more now than like an envy.
Yeah.
Because you know what their end is, and you
Yeah.
know what ours is. So you look at them and you think, look at you. You know what I mean? Because they got stuff, man. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want them out of the way, like most of the other nations do, really, in their hearts.
Yeah.
You know what? Put Paul 2 Ezra 6 and 9.
Yes.
Because that provides comfort.
Mm.
2 Ezra 6 and 9 provides comfort. Because, yeah, it's true. We do need Edomites, and it's like, man, everything just, well, not even all of them. Because you got 2-time losers.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that out
Yeah.
before. I forgot to say
You
that.
know, you do have 2-time losers. But,
Imagine that, though.
yeah, that's just fucked. Right? You're fucked in your own kingdom. And you're going to go into slavery.
And you're gonna be fucked over there.
That's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's going out bad.
That's,
Not
this is
even a little taste
this
of
is the pre-fuck for the big fuck.
Second line,
Yeah, go on. read
Alright,
that.
2 Ezra 69. For Esau is the end of the world.
Yeah, so you look at them and it's like, are they having a nice time? The ones of them that are.
Mm.
And it's like, yeah, but your world's ending.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Uh-huh.
World's ending, man. It's like a Sunday evening. You can't enjoy that shit.
Men's a work.
You know, when the sun starts going down on Sunday, you're still technically in the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but you start getting that sorrowful feeling in your heart because you know at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. that alarm's gonna go off and you have to get to the plantation.
Right, you gotta do the work.
So Esau's the end of the world. It's a Sunday evening for Esau.
Right.
That's the title. It's a Sunday evening.
That's why Yahweh Shai said, he said what?
Yeah.
It was what the day says, he's likening to the day star.
Yeah.
Because he's going to bring the day. When he brings that day, Esau's day is out of here.
He's out of there, man.
Yeah.
You know, finish the verse, bro.
And like we said earlier, every
Yeah.
dog has his day.
That's his day.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And he is a dog, man.
Mhm.
And it's women as well.
You've said that.
Yeah.
Well, he's not even a dog, man. Joseph even having a
Joseph-
Ah.
Oh yeah, when I have dogs.
Right.
Alright, for Esau is the end of the world, and
Yeah.
Jacob is the beginning of it. With.
See, there you go. So
Yeah.
you see them, and it's like, well, yeah, live it up, man. Because at the end of the day, they can't outrun prophecy,
No, he cannot.
you know.
Can't.
So we rather suffer now, knowing that we're gonna have eternity of pleasures. Didn't the Father say that? At my right hand are pleasures evermore. So have it, Esau. You know,
Yeah.
Mansions.
because guess what? Even in their heaven, let's just say they went to, you know, central London, pay congestion charge.
Yes, they do.
You know, they got to pay to cross the Blackpool Tunnel.
Mm.
They got bills.
Silvertown Tunnel.
The Silvertown Tunnel,
Yeah.
250, brother. Yeah, ain't got. That's in their own kingdom.
Yeah.
We ain't paying for fuck all.
And then you know what? They have to compete with Elamites. Elamites is taking over their shit.
There you go. Elon be going up into them posh areas, you know, taking their houses and shit.
Yep.
You know, infiltrating their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So they're losing in their own kingdom.
And also too, Elam is buying up all of the real estate, and they should have all the real estate.
There you go.
Mm.
There you go. That's it.
But you see, in our kingdom, we're not gonna have that. The scripture says, how does it go, man? It says that the kingdom should not be given to people.
Yes.
So our kingdom ain't gonna be given to another nation. Let's be rude. That's it.
That's it.
Everybody's gonna stay kaput.
Yeah, but they can't be allowed to have the same amount of glory as the kingdom as we're gonna have.
No way, bro.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? It's just the Lord's fucking with them because basically they think that they're living it up. They don't have a clue about what living it up is, man.
Yeah. Even I would have mentioned them Elamites, yeah. Okay. You got them Arabs, right? Mixed.
Those two, yeah.
Okay, fine. To our eyes, they got it good. See some of them shit on Instagram, it's like, damn,
Yeah.
you know, them plush. But you know what? Our brother said it. I think an elder. I don't know who said it. Could have been an elder. I can't remember. But look at like Dubai, Kuwait,
Yeah.
Qatar, all that stuff, right? If the Lord can give that to them, what is He gonna give to us?
Right.
Look how beautiful Dubai and them places are, and the,
Yeah.
you know, the little islands in the sea, and you know, mansions and all that. If the Lord will give that to them, and He's like, yeah, man, Yasha Mayala, yeah, I hear you. Here's a little blessing. Take that. Just shut up and go over there, because I'm not dealing with you according to the covenant. If the Lord will give them that, what's He gonna give us?
But this is the thing.
That's what Scripture says. I have not seen,
Is
and
Yeah.
ear have not heard. So enjoy your kingdom, Esau. We don't care. Because it's done, and we're going to get 1,000,000 times better. And that's an understatement.
We're talking about a power that loves us.
Wow.
It's
Right.
not just the fact that He has made us and we're His people. He loves us. man.
Yeah.
Like
It's,
how-
it's His good pleasure.
right.
Yeah.
The Father actually, He's going to enjoy
Seeing us.
happy.
Yeah. That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a power that created existence.
There
So
you
we
go.
got all of that power for us. And He chose us unto Himself. So that makes us brilliant beyond comprehension.
That's why He's gonna take our stony hearts out
Yeah.
because He can 100% enjoy us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we'll be doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
and not only that, stress free, living it up. Man.
And you know what too, just like a father enjoys his children, the Most High's gonna enjoy us.
It's the spirit you say that. I was just thinking, like, sometimes the parent will buy the child a present, but if the child's been acting up, they'll hide it. Like, nah, man, it's not the right.
Listen,
you ain't getting
that's
that.
the spirit you say that because I was talking about that today. Like for those that have children, like it's one of the best things in the world when you have a child that you can actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Because some people don't have that. Some people have children that bring them nothing but grief,
Yeah.
Shame.
right, and shame. But when you have a child that you can enjoy, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's like heaven.
Yeah, it's one of the best things in the world. Man.
That's it. Oh, I got 2 on there.
And I got a precept
Beautifully
too.
made.
Yeah.
Well, one minute.
wonderfully made. Well, it's not even the one, but that's a
Oh,
good one.
Slacky, yeah.
No, that's cool. This is two quick ones, right? This is Psalms 120, verse 3. It says, and this is in the NIV, children are a heritage from the Lord Yahweh,
God.
offspring a reward from Him. So I'm going to go into
reward.
and I'm going to get one.
You know what I mean? A reward. So a reward is it's something that you know, sometimes you earn a reward. You earn a reward, or you deserve it. You deserve it, man.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a good thing. You
Right.
know?
Now, contrary, when you can't enjoy them, this is Ecclesiasticus 16:1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children,
Right.
neither delight in ungodly sons.
Right. Oh, another thought vision in my mind.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord is going to get rid of 2/3 of His own people.
Yeah, because they're unprofitable.
Yeah.
Because they're unprofitable children.
Yeah.
And He's going to save the few which are profitable.
And
But
they,
even selective, just to cut you, but even selective, you know, they're still gonna come back
Yeah.
in their right minds, man.
Yeah.
So it shows that the Lord loves all His children, man.
Right.
But
And
some are gonna have to get more than others, man.
That's it. That's it. And you know too, because I use the term profitable, right? There's a scripture that says, what is it? That the hands of the Lord, no, the earth is in the hands of the Lord. He give it to whomsoever He will.
Yes.
And even unto those that are profitable. So we're going to be those profitable children to rule the planet Earth.
Okay.
And just like you said, you're right. Okay, if the Most High made these nations look good as we think,
Yeah.
right? Then how much more us?
That's
Well,
it.
the Apostle Paul spoke about this, so and we read it from time to time. Just real quick. For our light affliction was but for a moment, but worketh us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So we have an eternal weight of glory coming. This what is it? 2 Corinthians 4:17.
Glory, man.
Yeah.
So it's not even about that. That's what because we have to be humble right now. But glory's coming, man.
Glory is coming. But it's not just glory that's coming, it's eternal glory.
Eternal glory. Glory, man.
Yeah.
Then it said eternal weight,
Eternal weight.
eternal weight of glory.
Yeah?
And this is why, Salaki,
No.
this is why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is punishing us right now. But we're at the end of that. Because as they say, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Mm-hmm.
The weight of responsibility of the elect is eternity, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you fuck it up. Imagine the Lord gave us the kingdom now. If the Lord gave us the kingdom right now, I'll bet my life savings thing that it will last about 9 months.
Hey, hold on.
Let's be realistic.
if that, man.
If we got the kingdom right now,
Yeah, we'll fuck it up.
if we got about 9 months, at month 6, Moab will be there of overtaking us.
Yeah.
And that's probably conservative. Think about it. If we got the kingdom right now, Jake, man, as a nation,
Yeah.
the fuck that. We last about 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
We got about 3 weeks. And Esau will be back in power, man.
Yeah.
You see, but that's why we gotta be changed.
You've got to be changed.
Yeah,
But-
they'll want to
but-
share it. It's like they will want to share it with Esau, man.
Yeah.
So
You can
have a
peace too. And you can have a peace too.
Yeah.
And you can have peace too.
Mm.
And then boom, next thing you know, 3 weeks down the line, they'll have us on cargo slave ships,
Right.
man.
Once again.
Once again.
Yeah, man.
But we spoke about it. The Lord is on a serious note coming to the end of our punishment because the Lord is preparing us for rulership. He's preparing us to be made perfect, and it starts with His elect,
Yeah.
which is we're a part of. The Lord is He's changing us first.
let me get this real quick.
Not all Israel. That's why they got they got to go.
Yeah.
It's the elect. He's changing us so that when put that weight of responsibility on us, as the Zaquan said, we're going to be changed.
Yeah.
I will write the laws. I'll take away the
Stony
heart.
Yeah.
And give them
a heart of flesh.
We're going to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, bro. Go on, bro.
Sirach 2:5 says, "For gold is tried in the fire,
Let me have some
and
of that wine.
acceptable men
Yeah.
in the furnace
Wow.
of
Affliction.
adversity." So we, so we have to, you know, that is what's getting us to that level, man. Right now, it's getting us to that level for the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go through this to understand You know,
Yeah.
we have Esau to show
The water.
Yeah.
The water.
You know,
And you know too as well, what it shows us too is the fact that when we get to the other side, we can appreciate it
right?
because we work tooth and nail to
Yeah.
get to from one place to another place.
Yeah.
Listen, we have to go through the fire, man. That's
You have to go through
It says it, man.
Yeah.
Adversity, man.
And you know too, if you can, Baba Bashar, get 2nd Ezra 7 real quick, just to add to the point of one was saying, because he said, because Ezra said that this is Israel's portion, right? That they have to walk between this narrow path to get to that glorious city. If you can, Baba Bashar, you can get that.
It's like the
Quick.
majority of our people,
Okay.
they're envying the oppressor and they're choosing their ways.
Yeah, you can't blame them
Yeah,
because they don't know what we know.
because they don't know what we know, because they're destined to be destroyed.
But that just shows that email tells you that obviously as we already know this ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Can't.
So, you know, there's a lot of guys they want to get too hard on our people like that, man. And there's just no point. It's not for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't want to understand this.
Yeah. When you first come in, you want to shake like,
Yeah.
but it's not what.
There's
It's not.
point, man.
When we waking Israel up.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
infantry.
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like trying to wake
yeah.
up people up. And no, we're waking up the elite.
You know what, man? Fuck the people.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
Fuck the people.
Hey,
This
bro, like you
is-
usually
yeah.
say, fuck black people.
Fuck black people,
Hey,
man.
we can say that though, man.
Fuck
Yeah.
black people. And fuck Hispanics. Fuck Native American Indians too.
Yeah, you tonto heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Lord said
Yeah.
that. Man.
Fuck
That's why
that.
that's why they're not gonna like you just when it was going into that they're not gonna make it. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We, as Elder Apostle Ricard said, and we stand on the same sentiment. We support the tribes.
Yeah.
We'll mess with Judites. We'll mess with Benjamites. I don't mess with fucking Ghanaians and Nigerians.
Yeah.
Neither do I mess with fucking Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Fuck Jamaicans. Fuck Trinidadians,
Yeah.
Bajans,
Yeah.
Grenadians, Nigerian, Haitians. Fuck do with Judah. Because if you identify by that, that means you're on the same playing field as me.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
I'll mess with a Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'll mess with a Levi. But if you're a Haitian, fuck you.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
yeah.
when you ask these niggas, where you, oh, I'm black. Or,
Right.
They think black
Yeah.
is a race, man.
Yeah.
And they're proud of it as well.
Or-
They're proud to
and
be
they
there.
fight
They're proud of it.
to use that terminology.
Yeah.
Dealing with that shit.
And you know too, you can't tell a black person
No.
shit.
Yeah.
They get offended when you tell them they're not black.
yeah.
Can't tell a black.
I've got a quick one, real. Romans 11:26 says, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written.
That's that Benjamin spirit. You can't tell me no. No.
Yeah.
You know that already.
And that's 100%, man. Stiff neck, man.
Yeah.
Even in the States, man, nigga, you can't tell me shit.
Yeah, man.
That's why they always come up to the, when they used to come up and try and teach us when we're teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Every chick has a philosophy.
Yeah.
Romans 11, real quick. I'll get back to Psalm 73.
So like we got 15 minutes. Okay.
And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written.
Mhm.
There shall come out of Zion a deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
Right.
For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins. We're
Yeah.
going into that. So, really, the entire nation is going to be good, man.
Yeah. And you know too, one last precept with that. But there was a precept I called.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Second Ezra 7.
Yeah.
I don't know what verse you what's it like.
But you know what though, we can do all of that. We moving forward because the spirit wants to take things. I got another precept for what you just said on one, right? Quote what you said again.
All Israel shall be saved.
Yeah.
And let me just get it, man.
Yeah, Romans 11, and then get me Jeremiah 31 verse 32 to verse 33.
I'll get that.
God, water.
Well, 31 and 32, yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll go back to 2nd Ezra 7. We'll end it off at that. Yeah.
Right, so Romans 11:26 it says, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it there shall come out of Zion a deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
Yeah. And how is he going to do that? How is the Most High going to turn ungodliness from Jacob? That new covenant is going to kick in.
Word, verse 27.
Breaks it down.
For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins.
There it is. And what you can do is you read Jeremiah 31 and verse 32 to verse 33. I think it's 31 Jeremiah 31 to verse 33.
Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 31.
Mhm.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt,
Right.
which my covenant they break.
And you know, too, that was a good thing that they broke the first covenant, because now the second covenant is going to be even better. This time, we're not going to even lose traction from the Heavenly Father.
The scripture says that, Zaquan, a better covenant.
Right, a better
A
covenant.
better covenant.
The Apostle Paul said that.
Right.
Promises.
Going out.
Which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord. Verse 33, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts,
Right.
and write it in their heart, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
And they shall be my people. So the second covenant, we're never going to break, never again. So this second covenant is, just as well as the Apostle Paul said, is a better covenant.
No, listen,
And this-
Slack was going to read that for you.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
go on.
I was just reading from the point. It says Hebrews 8 and 6. It says, but now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry,
Right.
by also he is the mediator of a better covenant,
Mhm.
which was established upon better promises.
Right, which was established on better promises. Go on.
Verse 7, for if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second.
Absolutely.
For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took... You just...
What's that, 31?
Yeah. No. Hey,
It's the same, but you know,
yeah.
he was
Right,
quoting
right,
it.
right.
Thank you. You're
For,
right. Yeah.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt,
Yeah.
because they continued not in my covenant,
Mhm.
and regarded them not, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind.
And can I interject real quick? And this just goes to show you that these Christians, they don't know the scriptures, because the men of the New Testament, they were reiterating the Old Testament.
Yeah.
So when they're saying, oh yeah, well the New Testament is a different program and it invites every nation in, no, they're absolutely wrong. Because what did the Apostle Paul say? The Apostle Paul said, the Lord have not cast away his people. Right? He even said, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin. And everything that he said. And also he even said it in Romans 9, that I could wish that myself was for my kinsmen, my brethren according to the flesh, who are Israelites, which pertain to the what is it, the covenants, right?
And the promises.
And he said that of the tribe of Benjamin, of the stock of Israel, circumcised on the 8th day.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
The Old
Mars?
Testament.
Where's that coming from? It's coming from the Torah, man.
Yeah.
So as the Zaquan is saying, you try to separate, it's like, what's going on?
How many times you read in the New Testament as it is?
Right.
Written
Thank
where?
you.
Exactly.
Thank you, Omar.
Where, nigga, where? Where's that written, man?
Yeah.
Oh, it's written, oh yeah, the Bible.
Yeah, why is it that you boneheads over there in West Africa circumcise your children on the 8th day?
Yeah.
Romans 2 and 14, man.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, them Christians are stupid.
Stupid.
You know?
Yeah.
I got precept. Alright, you finished? Yeah. Alright, this is Revelations 21.
We got 10 minutes, you know.
Revelations 21 verse 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall no more death, neither sorrow,
I got one more scripture for this.
You know, no, do you think?
Second Ezra 7.
Oh, you want to do that?
No, read what you got.
Read what you got though.
Alright, Revelations 21 and 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And that's a beautiful thing.
Hey, if I can speak on that real quick, man.
Yeah.
See, that's what these Negroes need to understand, man.
Yeah.
That's what they're dealing with right now. They're in a world of pain, man.
Yeah.
And fear and disease and just we're at the bottom of the totem pole, man. So if you was reading this, that should be something to comfort you, man. But like as we've already gone into, man, it's not for everyone to get, man.
It's not for everyone. Yeah, like if you Jakes have a mental breakdown, this guy in Lewisham had a mental breakdown and the police came and they killed him, man. They literally sat on him, and he was saying, "I can't breathe."
What was his name again?
I can't remember
It
his
was
name.
not Carver, because Carver got shot
Is it
up.
called Eastman?
I don't know.
Eastman.
Hey, the scripture says what? You should have no assurance of life.
Yeah, no assurance of life. But they did a memorial for him in Lewisham, and he needed help, right? And rather than help, they were on him, and he was saying, "I can't breathe." And in tribunal, the police said, "Oh, we didn't hear him say that."
See, these
So there's
devils,
gonna be no more of that. And
Hey.
once the kingdom comes, all that hurt is gonna be wiped away. When the Irish tribunal says up, man, when we're gonna be in the kingdom, all of that's gonna be gone.
well, that's what you get when you go down to. You
Yeah.
can't ask these. You call these devils, these
Yeah.
centurions, something, and they're gonna switch it on you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna switch it on you.
Well, look
Hey.
what. It's like it's gone.
I was gonna say, good thing that the police didn't come.
Yeah.
Because they would have probably looked at us crazy.
Yeah.
Wanted to arrest us. That's all I wanted to say.
That, you know, that's
No,
exactly
no,
what I was
it's a
going
good
to say. Well, you talk about my man when he came down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's exactly what I was
They
going
would
to
have
say.
found. They probably would have found a way to twist it on us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's all he had to, you know.
That's what he didn't. He not do
Yeah.
slacker to cut.
Yeah.
Did he not do that
Yeah.
when that woman came down?
Yeah, he
not
did.
have to come down?
They teach.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to this, and you know what? I checked the I'm gonna show you brothers after. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you know when the police car pulled up,
Yeah.
right, and then put the sirens on and went the other direction,
Mm-hmm.
he started dancing.
Wow.
The camera was on vocab.
Did he-
They're going woo 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 woo.
Because it's like he knew.
He
Yeah.
knew.
In his spirit, he knew that they'd probably deal with us more than they're going to deal with him.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's around about the 2 hour 35 mark when the police car came, did that U-turn, that violent U-turn, and put the sirens on and went the other direction. He went like this. Woo woo woo.
Hey, but remember, he's an
woo,
agent
woo.
though. Anyway, he's an agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
He knew.
he was a part of the whole program. And
Yeah.
that woman that came up, the way she even spoke, she spoke like she didn't even live in the area.
Yeah. When you live in the area,
That's true. You know what? Now you say that because she was coming across like she was a hoity-toity,
Hoity-toity.
as we say
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
No, I mean a bit fancy.
A bit
Right,
fancy,
right,
man.
right.
But the people around there really ain't moving.
No, it ain't like that.
No.
Yeah.
See how funny I can peep something after the fact.
After the
When
fact,
you really
yeah.
just meditate, analyze.
Analyze it.
Because I told her, I said, look, I tell you what, well, if you have an issue with the noise, why don't you call the police? You know what she said?
Yeah.
She said, well, we don't got to do all of that because she in police.
She's one of them. She's one of them.
That's why.
She was an undercover cop, man.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, look, we've been in that spot for a while.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few faces that you recognize.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen her face.
And likewise.
She don't fucking live there, man.
Mm-hmm.
She's a plain clothes police officer, man. Because when you said that, she said, I won't be calling the police, no.
Because you remember that, right?
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
You watch it back. And then Vocab laughed in response and goes, he told her to call the police.
Right. Right.
So they were, you know.
Yeah, they were all in on it, man. It was all a program they was a part of. That's all it was.
And it sounds like it's conspiracy, but people don't understand. Like, there's a lot of things on this earth where they want to get in your business and they want to focus on you and spy on you and survey you and that. But this is the real thing. What we're dealing with is the most dangerous thing to them. Man.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they have all this agency task forces to come against what we're doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is the serious business, man.
Yeah. And just to add to what you're saying, I was in the park, man, just, looking at the churches or whatever. And I see this helicopter just flying up my head. And it's literally on top of my head. It might as well have been on my head.
Yeah.
Like a hat.
Yeah.
But we've seen that a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Years ago, we went to, do you remember years ago, Shepherd's Bush? And we had
Yeah.
that big crowd around us.
Yeah.
Undercover policeman questioned me, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pulled me to the side. He said, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then the police van came, and then they asked me for my details, and I refused to give them to him. And I said, so if I don't do it, what's going to happen? Well, we can't do anything, this, that, and the other. I just walked off.
Some of them let you off though. I ain't gonna say the location,
Yeah.
but remember that other location we was at,
Yeah.
and they came and said, "Oh, you can't do it. You do that in this park."
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they actually took brothers' details,
Yeah.
and they actually wrote to brothers.
Really?
Yeah, they wrote to brothers saying, "Oh, this is like a warning. That
Yeah.
you can't."
Yeah.
I got a letter on.
Yeah,
I had it on my old phone.
yeah.
But
I mean, look, but
yeah.
to be fair to them,
Yeah.
there are laws
Yeah, there are
in place for the particular
you can't.
parts.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. The Royal Parks.
Yeah, not just
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Anybody can't do it.
And nobody
Yeah.
can go in there and
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
There was that, and then there was I remember one time, I ain't gonna say the location.
Mm.
We didn't know what the building was.
Mm.
It turned out to be like opposite MI6.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And then
Yeah,
he just had a swap like 40. What's the police that carry the guns called?
Tactical squad or
No,
something.
What the fuck you call it?
yeah,
But they had like fucking automatic rifles and shit.
Flying squad, I think.
Flying
It's
squad, that's what I
different.
said,
It weren't no regular policeman.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we got a call from the MI6 building over there that you're set up directly and this and that. We had to back that shit down.
Yeah,
We didn't know,
yeah.
innit? We didn't know that the camera was, because usually we always set up in a way where it's not antagonizing shit.
Mm.
But the camera must have had a bit of that building in
Do you
view.
know that's not illegal?
Yeah, I know.
It's not even illegal.
Yeah.
That's why when they asked you about
Yeah.
getting your ID and you said what's going to happen, they couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do that, man.
But it's the way they just came though. The van just came out and no one out with the guns.
Yeah.
You know, so what you chaps doing here then?
It's
Intimidating. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
intimidating.
And that's how they
Yeah.
get information. If you don't know the laws and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
That's
don't
it.
pay you like that.
Hey, but you know what? We're gonna apply this scripture. I'll just quote it. Agree with thine adversary, thou art in the way. You know, all the I know my rights. Listen, you're gonna get arrested.
Mm.
Hey, listen, that happened when we got arrested. I ain't gonna mention the name, but
Yeah.
someone was trying to buck up against it, man.
Don't fucking buck
And I
up.
looked at
Yeah,
I looked
don't
at
buck
Al
up.
O'Brien. He said, just let them take him, man. He was
Yeah.
right to say that.
Yeah.
No names. I'm not gonna mention no names.
He just said it.
And that shows you that you gotta look to your older brothers. In
Yeah.
This thing,
Yeah.
And you take the wisdom from them as well. Man.
Yeah.
See, at that time, I didn't know really how to maneuver properly. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
still fresh, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I know my rights. That's gonna be your last sentence.
Fuck all of
You're
that
gonna
shit.
you gonna I know my God because
Yeah.
you're gonna see your God. You're gonna see your God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna put a bullet in your head and you're gonna know your God because you're
Yeah.
gonna be sent to your God.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the only where it's going to end up.
The upper room. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the upper room.
The upper room.
Yeah, and nothing happens to them because it's their kingdom that favour be shown to the wicked.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me read that precept though, innit? Matthew 5:25.
I hate to be that guy, but
Yeah.
it's that
Yeah.
go on, man.
Agree, Matthew 5:25. Agree with thy adversary quickly, whilst thou away with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So I said that on the video I did the other day. I said, I stopped me one time going to camp, and they said I was driving erratically, and I said, yeah, I apologize, this, that. I gave him my license, and they let me go. But before, when I wasn't the truth, I would have argued with them.
Now another scripture to back that one:
Yeah.
a soft answer turneth away
very rough.
reproach.
Yeah.
All that. No. I remember I give you brothers this one time. The police were behind the car, right? And they were way behind me though, like far. But it's
Hey, brother, flip the cameras around.
Oh,
My
yeah.
camera took to you.
Okay, Khan, yeah. So I was in a particular area, right? And there was no car in between, but it was a police car way behind. And you know that in London you get a vibe, oh, they're checking my details, man, running the plate. So there was like a station, like a little side road, and the spirit said to me, pull over, man. So I pulled over, I turned off the main road and I pulled into the dead end by the station.
Yeah.
I got out the car and I waited about another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And they came and drove right behind me so I couldn't get out. And thinking, right, because they you know, right, he's driving this car, he's a black man, you know, they're expecting hostility.
Yeah.
So then the woman said to me, so how did you pull up then? I said, I just knew you guys were going to pull me over before you even put the sirens on. But how did you know? I said, well, I'm here now. Here's my license. And she was taken aback that I complied.
Yeah.
I pulled over before they even put the whoop, whoop.
You could say, because that's how you treat
Yeah,
black people.
yeah.
Right.
Because it's factual.
It's true, but
But what's the point
What you
of
gonna
going
do?
down that road?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no
because
point.
the thing of it is, they run the roads.
that's it.
They run all of this real estate. So I mean, what are you gonna do? Nothing
You
about
gonna
it.
do? I'll drive
Remind me when this lesson is over. I want to tell you
Yeah.
a little quick one regarding
Yeah.
something like that.
No, that's all right.
That's not for the cameras.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Alright, let me just bring this one.
Are
Proverbs 15.
we gonna close on this one, Zaquan? Because
This
you
is
got
scripture. I'll tell you what you call.
Yeah.
Drop that
Drop that.
and get me section 7.
Second Ezra.
Yeah, because there's a point that I'm a one and Yeremia made, right? And I just want to just end it off with this. Really what it is right now, the elect, we have to work. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what, before we read that, let me just read this real quick.
Yep.
Book with Shaw. Because this is what it is. This is what we're doing. This is Hebrews 4 and verse 9. There remaineth therefore rest to the people of the Most High. For he that is entered into his rest, he also have ceased from works, as the Most High did from his. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, and even to the dividing of sudden and spirit. So I don't need to read that much, but the point is that we're laboring to enter into that rest. Now you just read in Ephesians, 21?
21 and 4.
21 and 4, where it says that there's not going to be no crying, no shedding of tears.
Yeah.
So that's what we're laboring to enter into that rest. And what we're doing is we're walking through that straight gate, that tightrope. So now I want you to get 2nd Ezra 7.
2nd Ezra 7.
Yeah.
Start at what verse?
Where it elaborates on that narrow path. Yeah. Between the path was waters, great waters, and
okay.
Verse 28.
come.
Verse 28. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No, I don't think.
I
so.
think it's
Nah, it's not.
It's verse 7.
Yeah, it's not. Go on, Salakia.
The entrance thereof is now.
Yeah.
That's it. Alright, this is 2nd Ezra 7. That's 7.
Slacker, why don't you read up from 6 though?
Alright, is it? Yeah. Alright, 2nd Ezra 7 and 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. Alright, verse 8. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Verse 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
Right, go on.
Verse 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Right, even also, this is Israel's portion. So for Israel to work to get to that city where all of these building things are, you got to walk through that straight gate. Right?
Yeah.
So that's how we're going to get to that eternal way of glory and also our rest at the same time. That's how it's got to go down right now. And we're almost approaching that time. And as we're working towards that, Esau's world is apart. As well as you just quoted the around Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed him. So we're transitioning right now. It's our kingdom, our day. And Yahweh Shai is going to make his second return, and he's going to appear as the day star to establish our day. All right? And that time is coming up soon. And that's why the Lord woke us up before that time. And time period, we got to do what we got to do to enter into that verse. You know?
See, that's why you got to read it from 6, because it shows you, man, that's the end goal. That city, that broad with all the good things, man. But to get to that, you have to go through the bullshit.
Got to go through the bullshit. That's right. Any final words?
Nah.
Any final precepts?
Nah, I got anything. Nah.
Okay, well, we can close with that. All right, yeah, so with that, we want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and the Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Echapadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles
man.
of the great notes, thanks to include the other bishops on down. And Yahweh Ba'ashem, Shai Barachatham to the 184,000, as well as the 1/3. And we are out of here.
Shalom.
Lord willing, we was edified.
So.